Basically, these two previous law enforcement officers are two of four who have pleaded guilty to racially attacking two people in their own home last January. Let's check out this clip to learn some more.
Right now, two former Mississippi law enforcement officers are being sentenced after pleading guilty to federal charges in connection with torturing two black men in January of last year. These officers, along with four others, were charged in the racist assault. The officers, who nicknamed themselves the Goon Squad, entered a home without a warrant and assaulted the two men. One of the victims was shot in the mouth. Joining us now is NBC's Antonia Hilton. Antonia, what happened in this case?
Jose, this is an unbelievably heinous case, and really it involves brutal crimes against these two victims, Michael Jenkins and Eddie Parker. What happened is that the members of the Goon Squad, 5 former deputies and a former police officer known for their use of excessive force and sort of unusual tactics, went to this home that night, and they proceeded to torture these men with no evidence of a crime having been committed, no warrant, as you mentioned. They used food, they used a sex toy. At one point, as you mentioned, one was even shot in the mouth. That was Michael Jenkins. And to this day, he still suffers and has not fully healed from this. And then after torturing the men for hours, at one point forcing them to shower to cover up evidence, they planted evidence on these men, guns and drugs. And it took months for these two victims to get people to hear their story and to be believed. And so, you know, while there's some relief in the community now that these men are facing serious federal charges and that they may be behind bars for a very long time, there is concern and pain that this may be a lot deeper than this one incident, not just the cases that these men were involved in, but perhaps a broader culture in Mississippi in the Rankin County area, Jose.
And how much time are these former officers facing?
Well, they're looking at decades, very likely 20 or so years here, Jose. The first person to be sentenced today is going to be the officer who shot Michael Jenkins in the mouth, and he is facing some of the most serious federal charges here. But now the local DA is going to be looking into all the cases that involve the Goon Squad and potentially having to unravel all of this. Potentially other people are going to be released in connection to this group's activities. And so while the sentencing is going to go on all this week, really, this is going to be a long-term story about undoing all the harm that was done here.
Antonia Hilton, thank you so very much. Appreciate it.
This is a terrible case. For what they did to those men, it's ridiculous. Because if you cannot even trust the police, who can you trust? You let me know. This is criminal. Anyway, justice definitely should be done to these people, man. Definitely. Let me know your thoughts in the comment below. Please hit the like button, share this video, and subscribe. Follow me for more. See you on the next one. One love.